Hello everybody and welcome back to more Dragon Age Origins. Let's go into the Haven Chantry and see if they attack us on sight or not. Sounds fun.
We are blessed beyond measure. We are chosen by the holy and beloved to be her guardians. This sacred duty is given to us alone. Rejoice, my brethren, and prepare your hearts to receive her. Lift up your voices and despair not, for she will raise her faithful servants to glory when her...
Ah, welcome. I heard we had a visitor wandering about the village. I trust you've enjoyed your time in Haven so far?
I trust you haven't heard about the slaying I've done so far. Enough. We're well past pretending this village is normal.
Perhaps. But staying hidden means staying protected. And we must protect Haven and our charges at all costs. We don't owe you any explanations for our actions.
Actually, you do.
We have a sacred duty. Failure to protect her would be a greater sin. All will be forgiven.
Are you about to attack? Yes, you are. Of course you are. Freaking cleansing aura. Does that cleanse us of Song of Valor? I'm not sure, actually. Where did all the people go? Yeah, I wasn't about to dilly-dally with him and talk. Hell no. This is, like, beyond that. No, we don't. We don't use Song of Valor. You're dying fast.
Very well.
Oh, stunned.
Just die already!
Very well.
There.
Try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing.
Time to taste steel!
Nice.
You're in a little over your head. Be careful! I'm sorry. Am I too quick for you?
No.
What do you wish of me?
I don't want to talk to you. I wanted to loot. You just happen to be standing on the loot.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Yeah, I was so beyond talking to these people. I'm sure if I talked to them, there would have been some kind of, I don't know, huge weird-ass story that they could tell me. But you know what? I'm not interested right now. They've done enough. They've killed enough. No thank you. No fucking thank you.
Got it.
Ring of Faith. Cool.
Tis you.
Yes, 'tis me. What you gonna do about it? Longbow. Speaking of bows, are you holding a good bow even? Yes, you are. Okay. And what's over here?
As you like.
And I'm still eating with Liliana. Hello, brother Genitivi.
Who are you? They've sent you to finish it.
I'm Sorsha. I'm here to help you.
You don't know how glad I am to see someone who isn't from this village. The leg's not doing so well, and I can't feel my foot.
Morgan, can you do anything?
The leg is wounded, but that will heal in time. The foot may have to come off.
I thought you might say that. But if the foot goes, it goes. There are more important things than an old man's feet. We don't have time to rest now. I'm so close. The urn is just up that mountain.
Really? I need to find the ashes. Our Lehman gets sicker by the day.
The Arl is sick. Will he live?
The Jarl was poisoned under Logain's orders.
Politics never did anyone any good. The Jarl is a noble soul, but the ashes will surely cure him. Haven lies in the shadow of the mountain that holds the urn. There is an old temple there built to protect it. The door is always locked, but I know what the key is.
Really?
Eirik wears a medallion that opens the temple door. I've seen what he does with it.
This medallion?
Yes, that is your key. Take me to the mountainside, and I will show you.
Are you sure you can make the journey?
It is not that far, and will you let me lean on you? For the urn, any pain is worth enduring.
Okay.
All right. What is on your mind?
Do you know about the knights who were sent to look for you?
Yes, of course. How could I forget? Eirik said they were ambushed, some killed, a few brought back to Haven to be questioned. He was so self-righteous about it, so smug. He seemed pleased that he had tortured and murdered these men.
But why was he doing it? In any case, Arik's not going to be bothering anyone else for a while.
Good. Eirik and his fellows were a blemish in the Maker's sight. If the Maker would even deign to look upon this world, that is. Let's just talk about something else now, shall we?
Yeah, alright. Well, Haven. It's a little odd, isn't it?
Well, it wasn't exactly what I expected it to be.
What were the villagers doing with you?
They seemed intent on finding out personal information about me, where I grew up, things like that.
How do I know that? I'm not going to say that because I have no idea how the hell my character would know that. Did they ask you about your search for the urn?
Oddly enough, no. I mentioned it when I got here, which was probably what got me captured, and then it was never mentioned again.
Why does Haven have a revered fathers?
I do not know. When the chantry was established, it was decided that only female priests would ever be ordained. It is possible that the villagers, the disciples of Andraste, predate the chantry, and so have no knowledge of the chantry's rules.
Interesting. Anyway, the ashes will cure our Lehman, won't they?
I certainly hope the ashes will save him. The legends speak of their miraculous powers. There are many stories of pilgrims being healed, the blind seeing, and the lame dancing in joy. Perhaps it is Andraste that does this. Perhaps it is belief itself. By believing the ashes are magical, you make them so.
I suppose that's possible.
Anyway, that can be discussed once we actually have the ashes, and the Arl is better.
Alright, let's go.
So run along and get that medallion.
I
then.
do have it already. What do you mean I'll be back soon? Alright. Actually, yeah, I should tell him about Waylon, shouldn't I?
Waylon? What about him?
They had him killed. An imposter was put in his place.
Oh, poor Waylon. I should never have dragged you into this. Maker take you into his hands, my boy.
Waylon died protecting your research.
He believed in me, even when I lost faith in myself. I will honor his memory. Was there something else you wanted to say?
Alright. I'm ready to leave for the temple.
Ah, good. Help me up here. I'll try not to slow us down.
Right. I thought your foot was gonna have to come off. How are you walking? Alright, we're at the ruined temple, huh? Codex. Oh, it's about Brother Genitivi.
Here we are. Give me the medallion, and let's see if I remember. Yes, you see, it can be manipulated, just like this. And there. A key to open the way.
Now what?
Now, where does this go?
Ta-da!
Oh, what I would give to have seen this hall in all its splendor, as it was meant to be. Still, sweep away the ice and the snow, and traces of beauty remain.
You need to stay alert now, brother.
I'm sorry, what? I was a little distracted, I apologize. These carvings were created just after Andraste's death, and they may reveal things about her life that we do not yet know. I think I need more time to study these statues and carvings.
You want to stay here? Is it safe?
I could not keep up with you with my injuries. I should be safe. I don't think there are any villagers here.
What are you gonna eat?
Go. I will be all right. Perhaps my destiny was only to lead you to the Anne.
Dude, how are you gonna live up here? The villagers are the only people who are, like, nearby who can provide you with sustenance. Whatever. Fine. Your choice, man. Thank you. You've been a great help.
It's my job. Just be careful, that's all I ask. The temple is perilous. I'll be right here if you need me. Now I need something to write on.
What about your foot? Oh. How are you staying up here with a foot that Morgan said needs to be freaking amputated? Do I want to save right now? I don't feel safe here right now. For whatever reason. I just don't. Which way am I supposed to be going? I suppose straight forward, but there's a side path. And I want to explore.
Now's better than later.
A sealed letter, huh? Unbound. You asked, so I'm telling. Don't go. The stories talk of the riches, but never the names, never where they supposedly spent their wealth. I heard the same tales as a lad in Denerim, felt the same pull, but it's a lie, son. They may paint a trail, but once you're on it, does it lead to the beast or back to you? Unsigned letter, father to son. Huh. So poor guy went after riches and got killed. What the fuck?
Let us end this!
I thought you said there were no freaking villagers up here.
Push them back!
Okay, has something happened to my difficulty rating again? No, it's still on hard. That's weird. I'm just finding this village
Alright.
a lot easier than the other ones. Like the other quests so far.
I'll get on it.
Discovering dragon's blood, poisons, tinctures, and spicy sauces. That's weird. Maybe I was supposed to do some of those quests that I just did, like, later, and this is easier because I'm supposed to be doing this quest, like, earlier? I don't know. But, whatever. Sure. What is that? Okay. Nothing? Nothing. Oh. Where's the text? It's like up there?
What do you wish of me?
No, never mind. What about this door?
I don't suppose anyone would mind if I borrowed a book or two.
No, I don't suppose they will. Ancient encrypted scrolls. New quest? Find someone who can decipher the strange scrolls. You found some scrolls in a language you cannot decipher. You have taken them with you in hopes that someone you encounter in your travels will be able to translate them. The old gods. Zumat, the dragon of silence. Zazikel, the dragon of chaos. Toth, the dragon of fire. Andoril, the dragon of slays. Orthamiel, the dragon of beauty. Razikael, the dragon of mystery. Lusaken, the dragon of night. There were 7 old gods, great winged dragons, that were said to rule over the ancient world. The Chantry maintains that they were responsible for the original sin, that they turned humanity away from its true creator through deceit. Humanity's faith faltered, and thus the Maker turned away from the world, but not before trapping the old gods in eternal prisons beneath the earth as punishment. Scholars assume that the old gods must indeed have been real at one point, but most agree that they were likely actual dragons, ancient high dragons of a magnitude not known today, and impressive enough to frighten ancient peoples into worshipping them. Some even claim that these dragons slumber as a form of hibernation, not as a result of the Maker's wrath. Regardless of the truth, legend maintains that even from their underground prisons, the old gods were able to whisper into the minds of men. The Archon Thalcian, the first of the Magisters, who claimed to have contacted the old god Dumat, used the blood magic Dumat taught to him to attain incredible power in Tevinter and declare himself the ruler of an empire. In return, he established the first temples worshipping the old gods, and the dragons became equated everywhere with imperial power. To date, 4 of the old gods are said to have risen as corrupted archdemons. Dumat, the first and most powerful, was slain at the Battle of Silent Fields. Zazikel fell at the Battle of Starkhaven, Toth died at the Battle of Hunterfell, and Andoril was felled by Garahel, the legendary Grey Warden, at the Battle of Islay. Garahel, okay. The archdemons have been identified only after years of argument among scholars, and to this day it is unclear whether the archdemons were truly old gods and not simply dragons. All that is known is that the Darkspawn hunt for them deep underground. If they are truly the old gods, as many scholars believe, then we have only 3 blights remaining. When all the old gods have risen and been slain, however, what will happen? Will the blights end forever, and humanity earn forgiveness from the Maker at last? We shall see. That's really interesting. I'm actually finding these codexes really useful and interesting to read. I've never actually spent much time reading them before, but they explain so much, and they provide such rich backstory. Like, I didn't know about this whole theory that we might only have 3 blights remaining. Does that mean the blight that we're experiencing now and the archdemon that we saw a vision of is Orthamiel? Although, how would this person, whoever wrote this, know the order? Like, they know this order so far because that's the order they came in, but the next 3, they couldn't be sure. So it's one of these 3. Anyways, I'm gonna cut this episode off here, so I'll see you guys next time.